Welcome inside the Air Canada Centre for tonight's contest as the Toronto Maple Leafs look to secure a win against the New Jersey Devils. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss this evening. How about the matchup we are going to see tonight?
Home of the Hockey Hall of Fame, multitudes of banners hang from the rafters. You'll really have to bring your best game to this arena if you want to beat the Leafs.
This season, we should expect to see the Devils in the playoffs, as they have been for pretty much most of the 90s and into the new millennium. Expect to see New Jersey seriously contending for the championship.
With their physical play and their trapping defense, the Devils should be in the playoffs once again. The Devils are on a winning streak, Bill. I hope they can keep it up.
And now, your Toronto Maple Leafs. At center, number 13, Matt Sundin. Left wing, number 7, Jeremy Roenick. At right wing, number 89, Alexander Mogilny. On defense, number 15, Thomas Haberle. And number 67, Robert Taylor. And in goal, number 20, Ed Belfour.
The Maple Leafs have had some problems over the last 10 games. They're below 500.
The Eastern Conference is always a scramble to the top, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are in the chase game after game, season after season.
The Air Canada Centre is a place visiting teams don't want to go. The Leafs will continue to maintain home ice dominance and make it deep into the playoffs. Joe Nieuwendyk is a power play specialist that brings leadership to the ice during a power play. When deflecting the puck into the goal, he shows how good his hand-eye coordination really is. Robert's play is inspiring. He's one of the toughest guys out there, and if you think I'm wrong, try to knock him down in the hallway someday. He'll leave you lying on your back.
Mogilny takes the puck up through the zone. Friesen sends it up over to Rafalski. Carries it over the red line. Nieuwendyk sends it back over to Stevens. He plays it up to the center. Nieuwendyk sends it up to the center. Elias moves it back to Rafalski. Moves it back over to Friesen. He sends it up the center. Nieuwendyk sends it back to Elias. Haberle sends it to the left wing. Roberts carries it past the red line. He passes it to Mogilny. He passes it off over to Sundin. Mogilny sends it into the corner.
Stevens can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Tverdovsky passes it over to Selmanson. Gomez brings it over the blue line. Berg passes to McCauley. Renberg brings it over the red line. He moves it to Hoglas. Tverdovsky slides it over to Gomez. Brings it past the blue line. Passes it over to Langenbrunner. Denied. Belfour just got his glove on the puck. McCauley passes it to the right wing. Berg passes to McCabe. Renberg passes to the defenseman. Tverdovsky passes it to Gomez. Takes it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go, and he is just getting warmed up. McCauley sends it to his defenseman. Hoagland passes it over to the left wing. Passes it across over to Renberg. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Macaulay sends it back to the defenseman. Brodeur sends it in front to Stevens. Rafalski brings the puck up. Belfour passes it over to Caberlet. Sundin takes the puck up. Rafalski moves it back over to Stevens. Eliash sends it off to Friesen. Mogilny takes it past the red line. Save by Brodeur. Brings the puck to the zone. Caberlet sends it to Sundin. Carries it over the blue line. Rafalski makes a long pass over to Eliash. Stevens carries it past the blue line. Mogilny brings the puck up to the zone. Offside.
The first 10,000 hockey fans at the next home game will receive a souvenir puck. Tickets are still available. Call the arena box office for details.
McCabe plays it up to the center. Tverdovsky sends it over to the right wing. Friesen moves it to Nieuwendyk. Berg sends it over to Roberts. He passes it over to Mogilny. Brings it over the blue line. Sends it back to Roberts. Niedermeyer sends it up to the center. Nieuwendyk passes it off over to Friesen. And he takes a wrist shot. McCabe sends it to the left wing. Roberts brings it past the red line. Over to the right wing. Mogilny passes it over to the left wing.
Be sure to check
it
out
up.
the Dan Santat Experience, featuring Darwin Dumlau on tenor sax with special guest LL Cool Petty on vocals next month. They'll be here promoting their
He's
latest
got a
album.
face-off to the left of Brodeur. Danico takes the puck up to the zone. He takes the backhand shot. Svela sends it to the left wing. Passes it to the right wing. Abilene sends it up over to Stevenson. Green passes it to Corson. Danico sends it back over to Abilene. Svela passes over to Hoagland. Brings it past the blue line. Rafalski slides it to Langenbrunner. Gomez takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Hoagland carries it over the red line. Rafalski plays it up to the center. Gomez carries it over the blue line. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. He gets caught offside. Belfour logged a nice save there, Mike.
Ed Belfour is a 2-time Vezina Trophy winner, taking home the top prize for goalies in 91 and 93.
Roberts carries it past the blue line. Mogilny passes over to Sundin. He gave up his body to make that save. He passes it on over to Roberts.
1 minute
He sends it up the middle to Mogilny.
Mogilny.
Blocked out front. Nieuwendyk brings the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. He sends it to Eliash. He plays it back to Niedermeyer. Eliash passes it to the right wing. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after one?
The teams are evenly matched so far, Bill, as seen by the score and by the shots on goal.
Nieuwendyk takes the puck up. Niedermeyer passes it to Friesen. And he takes a wrist shot. Goal! Midway through the game, they go up 1-0. Nieuwendyk is the team leader in goals with 19. Oh, my goodness. That happened so fast, I need to see it again.
He switched to the backhand on that one, and it pays off. You know, Bill, it's about time they found the net.
Mike, even a stop clock is right at least twice a day.
New Jersey goal
Rafalski
scored
passes
by
to the
number
defenseman.
25, Joe Newendijk.
Stevens passes
Assist
it over to
number
Newendijk.
12,
Elias brings it past the
and to
blue
number
line.
27, Scott Niedermeyer. Time of the goal, 26 seconds.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are behind right now, but in general are poised to take the next step. What's your take on it?
The Leafs have the potential to win it all. They just need for things to start coming together for them.
Face-off to the right of Belfour. Caberlet moves it back over to Svela. He passes it to Sundin. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. The Toronto Maple Leafs have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that?
Over the past few seasons, the Leafs have improved, but they have yet to recapture the Stanley Cup.
He lets the backhand shot go. That was a terrific save by Brodeur. Play stops as the goalie covers up. Tonight's game shows you that you won't see many costly errors from a team like the Devils.
The Devils are a disciplined team. This should be a great game.
Face-off to the left of Brodeur. McCauley passes it over to the left wing. Save by Brodeur. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Brodeur sends it off over to Tverdovsky. Gomez brings it over the red line. That was a hard hit by Bird. Hoagland takes it past the red line. McCauley sends it to Renberg, protecting the one-goal lead. Salmonson brings the puck through the zone. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Hoagland. And he gets called for offsides. The New Jersey Devils should be expected to deliver a strong defense like we're seeing tonight.
The Devils have great defensemen. These guys are the cornerstones of the team.
Stevens moves it to Newendijk. Sundin sends it over to Mogilny. He passes it to the right wing. Gets it over to the left wing. Save by Brodeur. Brodeur passes it off over to Rafalski. Sends it over to Newendijk. Friese takes it past the blue line. He sends it up the middle. Save! Belfour makes the save. Sundin brings it past the red line, and he takes what a goal! Sundin scores for the Black Hole!
You know that goal usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising. Oh yeah, that gives the fans something to celebrate.
And celebrating they are. Sundin made a play that has to be galling when you give him an advantage like that.
And that one bounced right in off the goalie and into the net.
Toronto goal
Caberlet sends it up to the center.
13.
He makes a quick pass to Mogilny. And he takes a wrist shot. Friese sends it up over to Elias. Sundin passes it to Roberts. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made off the blocker. Nieuwendyk slides it over to Friesen. Niedermeyer carries it over the blue line. There's a blocker save. Sundin passes over to Mogilny. Sent back to Svela. He passes it to the left wing. Roberts just gets robbed by Brodeur. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Rafalski passes over to Langenbrunner. And he's checked by Berg. Brings the puck up through the zone. Pass back over to McCabe. Stevens passes it over to Gomez. He sends the puck back to Langenbrunner. McCauley takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. Knocked down with the blocker. Langenbrunner brings the puck up. Gomez brings it past the blue line. Berg passes it over to McCauley. Gets it over to the left wing. Hoagland carries it over the red line. It puts it in. The Toronto Maple Leafs capture the lead in the middle frame.
Hey, even some of the best goals have had a bad streak now.
That should pump up the crowd. Hoagland came down and there just wasn't enough defense to prevent some kind of play.
Just not enough time for the goalie to get his arm up and cover the top of the net. Oh yeah, it's fiesta time on the ice.
Toronto goal scored.
Carberlain carries it past the red line. Nieuwendyk sends it to Friesen. Brings it over the red line.
Assist to number 8.
He passes it back over to Niedermeyer. Tucker takes it past the blue line. He makes the save.
Time of the goal, 14 minutes.
Davidovsky
9
sends it on
seconds.
over to Friesen. Brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. That save protects their one-goal lead. Corson sends it back to Green. Svela takes it past the red line.
The Maple Leafs hope to go far this year, eventually winning it all and walking away with the cup.
Stevens moves it back to Rafalski. Lume takes the puck up. Elias moves it to Friesen. Passes over to the left wing. Belak sends it over to Sundin. Carries it past the blue line. Centers it to Mogilny. That save keeps them down only one goal. Nieuwendyk passes it off over to Friesen. Rafalski carries it over the red line. Nieuwendyk sends it up to Elias. And he takes a wrist shot. He's stoned-held. Roberts passes it to Sundin. Moves it back to Berg. Sends it back to the defenseman. After two, advantage. The Toronto Maple Leafs, 2-1. You have any words of wisdom after two, Mike?
The Devils aren't shooting enough to be leading this game, Bill.
He relays it over to Mogilny. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Brodeur. Davidovsky plays it up to the center. Langenbrunn brings it past the red line. Long pass to Salmonson. Brings it over the red line. Gomez sends it up to the center. Centering pass over to Salmonson. Save! Belfour sends it back to the defenseman. Berg brings the puck up through the zone. Roberts slides it to Mogilny. Elias passes to Nieuwendyk. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Carries it past the red line. He sends it back over to Elias. Brings the puck through the zone. Friesen carries it over the blue line. Caberlet just dropped him. Bone-crushing hit by Roberts. Nieuwendyk sends it to the left wing. Sundin passes over to Mogilny. Elias takes it past the red line. Friesen brings it past the blue line. Roberts brings the puck up. He plays it back to Mogilny.
The Maple Leafs are a quick team. They love to keep an upbeat tempo.
And he takes a wrist shot. Langenbrunn takes the puck up through the zone. He takes a snapshot. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Berg passes it over to the left wing. Hoagland brings it over the blue line. Langenbrunn can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Niedermeyer passes it to Tverdovsky. Brodeur sends it to his defenseman. Salmonson carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Belfour gloves that shot out of the air. Belfour passes it to McCabe. Macaulay brings it past the red line. Gomez takes the puck up. Berg sends it back to the defenseman. Renberg plays it up to the center. Hoagland takes it past the blue line. Niedermeyer sends it to Salmonson. He passes it to the left wing. Gomez carries it over the blue line. Passes it over to Salmonson. Amazing! Belfour just got his glove on the puck. Green sends it off over to Tucker. Stevens moves it over to Nieuwendyk. He passes it up the center, and he takes the snapshot. Caberlet passes it off over to Corson. Elias sends it over to the right wing. He scores! We're now even heading to the end of regulation. Nieuwendyk has an even mark this season in goals with 20. That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Nieuwendyk.
New Jersey goal
Rapolsky
scored
sends
by
it back
number
to
25,
Stevens.
Joe
Friesen sends it up to the center.
Assist to number 26.
Nieuwendyk sends it to Elias. He slides it over to Stevens.
Minutes, 42 seconds.
Sundin brings the puck up through the zone. Mogilny carries it past the blue line. Nieuwendyk sends it up over to Elias. Brings it over the red line. Over to the right wing. Mogilny brings the puck through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Nieuwendyk carries it past the red line. Sundin passes it to Caberlet. Roberts plays it up to the center. Sundin just gets robbed by Brodeur. Berg slides it to Macaulay. Nieuwendyk carries it over the red line. He sends it to Friesen. He centers the puck. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of mid-air. McCabe brings the puck up. Renberg brings it over the blue line. Lays it up to the center. Nice! Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal. McCabe passes to Hoagland. Passes it over to Renberg. Save made by Brodeur. Brodeur sends it in front over to Tverdovsky. Passes it to the right wing. Mike, you're seeing some nice defensive play by Niedermeyer.
Niedermeyer has great checking abilities. His checks can easily change the momentum of a game.
Winning the faceoff becomes even more crucial at the end of the game. Sundin sends it up to the center. Gets it over to the left wing. Roberts passes over to Mogilny. Stevens takes the puck up through the zone. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Belfort. Roberts passes it to the right wing.
1 minute remaining in the third
Langenbrunn
period.
sends it to his defenseman. Salmonson sends it over to the right wing. Rafalski passes it to the right wing. It's all locked up at intermission at 2. Here we are at the start of overtime. Sundin passes it over to Svela. Elias brings it past the blue line. That save keeps this game tied up. Sundin takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. Sent back over to Roberts. He sends the puck back over to Caberlet. He takes the slap shot. That save helps them stay alive. Elias takes it past the red line. Roberts passes it over to Sundin. He takes the backhand shot. What a huge save. He passes it to the right wing. Passed back to Svela. He lets the slap shot go. He passes it back to Roberts. Passes it to the right wing. Caberlet sends it over to Svela. Roberts passes to the defenseman. Brings it over the red line.
One minute
Sundin
remaining.
sends it to the left wing. Passes over to the left wing. Svela carries it past the red line. Elias brings the puck up through the zone. So the game ends inconclusively, tied at 2. What do you think of that game, Mike?
A tie game does get you a point, but it's hard to swallow sometimes. The Maple Leafs remained in last place in the Northeast Division.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Air Canada Centre.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star, Patrick Elias. The number 2 star, Jonas Hoagland. The number 1 star, Joe Nieuwendyk.